When I said bye, Felicia, she said bye back with a very confused tone. This happened today, August 23rd, 2024. I went to serve papers because a home health company is being sued by a client for improper treatment. I don't know the proper words or anything, the verbiage, but apparently this client feels like they were mistreated, and they are suing the home health company and one of the home health nurses that helped this person. Doesn't mean they're guilty. That's just what it is. Well, I go to the place of business first and I serve them. And most of the time businesses are pretty calm and collected and businesslike. Well, these ladies were not, and they weren't rude to me, but the second I said I need to speak to someone in charge, they went, ooh, and I'm like, these are grown women, you know, my age and much older. You know, I'm like, okay, whatever. So then the person in charge comes out and she's like, how can I help you? And she was very polite. And I said, well, I'm here to serve you papers. You know, good luck to you. And she read the first sheet and she's like, that bee done effed us up. We're going to go down because of that bee. And I've warned her over and over and over again. She's like, what's going to happen to her? And I said, well, I'm actually on my way to go serve her now. And they were like, well, we already fired her. And I'm like, okay, well, she's still going to get served because this is for you guys and the individual that's in question. And they're like, okay, well, you better get her because we're not going down for what she did. Again, I don't know what she did. So I go and I go to her residence. She is home. I see her vehicle parked. I see the main door open and the screen door shut. So I know someone's home. I go up and I knock on the door. She comes to the door and she's very polite. And she said, how can I help you? And I said, well, ma'am, you know, Jane Doe, you have been served. And she said, what the hell? I didn't do nothing. So-and-so did this. And I'm assuming that's her colleague. And she was giving me, you know, I have to be careful what I say because this is a delicate situation. And she was like, I didn't do X, Y, and Z. And, you know, Jane Doe number 2 did X, Y, and Z. And I'm not going down for someone else's BS. And nobody wants to stand up for me, even my company. And that very well could be the case. I want to make it very clear. I am very, you know, like, not on either side on this one. And I'm like, I am so sorry, you know, but if you call the number on the paperwork, you know, they'll tell you what to do going forward, and maybe you should get a lawyer. Then she looked at me, she's like, you're a real Karen. I was like, excuse me? I said, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just the messenger, and I've already said too much. I shouldn't tell you any legal advice or even continue to talk to you, but I feel bad for your situation, and you seem genuinely upset, so I just want to tell you what steps to take next. She's like, you just need to get off my porch because you're fat, and if you don't get that under control, you're going to be needing a home health nurse much sooner. And I said, who's the Karen? And she's like, you ain't calling me no Karen. I said, you get 2 choices right now. I can call you Karen or I can call you Felicia. She's like, I'm going to go with Felicia. I like Felicia. I was like, okay, bye, Felicia. And she's just like, okay, bye. Like, I just looked at her all confused and I said, the memo didn't get out to your address, did it? She's like, what memo? I think that's hilarious. I'm sorry. I needed that today. Like, I guess the memos of Karen's, Felicia's, Kyle's, and all, you know, all the things that we use, you know, doesn't get to everyone, and not everyone knows what they mean. But to me, I needed that laugh. I thought that was hilarious. When I said bye, Felicia, she was like, bye, you know, like, has no clue what I'm really, you know, saying. But I thought that was pretty hilarious.